Morning, good day, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are on this beautiful planet, on this beautiful globe. We wish you the absolute best. We give you light, we give you love. Most importantly, you're here. You're here for a reason. You're here because it's the timing for you to be here. It is God's goodwill for you to be here. And this message that is reaching you at this moment, it's for you. It's a message. We just welcome the good prana. We welcome the fresh air. We welcome the good vibes, the good energy, because it's fundamental to carry good energy, to carry good vibration, good vibes. Vibration and vibes is the same thing basically. Yeah. So we're on the topic this morning of forgiveness and the importance of forgiving, and also how to notice, how to understand when you're in a state of unforgiveness. And as I said, means and ways to forgive yourself, most importantly, in most cases, and also forgive people as well. Oh, my view is fantastic. We're in the Caribbean. It's always a great place to be. And the weather do affect your vibrations. The sunshine, the good food, the fresh fruits and vegetables, no GMO, it does contribute towards, a better vibe, a better way of living, somewhat. If you get what I'm saying. Now let's get to the topic. You know, um, if you're enjoying this, share this with someone. You know, have a friend, tell a friend, share it on your feed. We would definitely appreciate the share and the likes and the comments accordingly. Now, over the years, I've observed and I've assisted a lot of folks, sometimes randomly on the street. I meet them randomly, and I just conversations with them quickly. I've just realized that they have this issue with forgiveness because I was brought up in a situation where I had to do a lot of forgiving, and I think most folks can relate that you probably grew up in situations where you was abused, whether it's verbally, emotionally, physically. I've had all those sorts, and because of my kind nature, a lot of folks take it upon their care to, people abuse your kindness, people take your kindness for weakness. And when you're a kind person, when you're a loving person, when you're of light, it's always a case where you have to be so mindful, you have to be so aware who you are and how people will exploit your kindness, how people would, say, what, he's nice, so we can just do him anything. She's kind, she's nice, so you know what, I'm gonna just take what she has, and she ain't someone to fight me, so I just gonna do what I want. So when you're kind and you're of light, you somewhat seems to always have these encounters with beings of this world that they're cold, they're ruthless, they're unconscious most times. It's just a matter of they're in that survival state. So you have to do forgiving, and if you don't get to that place where you forgive quickly, in most cases you'll be stuck for a very time. So you need to understand that aspect of your existence and how you go around forgiving people quickly, how you let go, how you put everything in the hands of God and move on accordingly. Now, I'll give you one example. I met this recently, and she was absolutely convinced that she had forgiven everyone in her life and her life was fine now and she has moved on. And via just a few conversations with her, I quickly come to realize that she hadn't forgive nobody. And this is a bit of a misconception, people, because so much things in this world today, so much information has been distorted because there is a constant fight and there's a constant attack. There is people positioned and getting paid to put out disinformation on things of fundamental importance in society. And being aware of this, you have to be very selective with the information you consume. Sometimes you have to break it down to you and your basic understanding. Because sometimes if you just look at the information that is out there, you have to really discern. You have to really think about it twice to consume it and also believe it. So I urge you to be mindful of information and the information you consume before you just, because a celebrity say it, that doesn't mean it's facts. Because these are the people they use on a daily basis to spread disinformation. People that you would think is rebel, people that you think is upright and of like they care about you and that they would have some sort of morals and values. However, most of these folks, they're employed. That's their job. They get fame and positions and great wealth based on their ability to mislead people. So you have to be full that in this day and age, trust your understanding, and not because a celebrity say white is black, you believe it. So that note, this day, forgiveness will keep you trapped. But in this, they will have biases and hatred to the individual, the person. I command you this morning, as Island King, command you this morning to introspect yourself, search yourself, and look for situations where you thought to yourself, or or you believe you have forgiven these people, and if you have any traces, and in all cases it will come back around. Somebody, some way, somehow, you would have a similar situation, similar circumstances will come back to show you that you haven't forgiven. And if you have not forgiven, you will definitely be stuck in this position, and there is no progress when you have forgiveness, because unforgiveness lingers as a bit of energy. When you release forgiveness, you'll be surprised to realize, like in that instant, you will bop, you will release air, because everything is the breath of life. But in the breath of life, there is a breath of, like unforgiveness. These things are trapped instead of in air. You will realize sometimes you're thinking about something and you want to change your thought, and you would immediately take a deep breath. All right, let me just forget that and think about something else. This is the air. The air we breathe in is information. The air you breathe in and out, the breath of life, is information. This is why they say to you, your environment can make you or break you. Because when you're around certain environment, the air you're breathing in is all rubbish. And when you're around certain environment, the air you breathe in and breathe out is all good, clean, good vibes, good energy. So be mindful that you have an obligation to choose the air, choose your space, choose your locations wisely. And if you can help it but to be in a bad location, don't be there for long. Get in and get out quickly. All right? Now, when it comes to unforgiveness and understanding where you are in regards to forgiving people and forgiving yourself, there is a part to it that makes it easy, a pattern and a path towards forgiveness it makes it easy, it makes it a breeze, and simple. In any situation, circumstance, put it in God's hands. Let things go and let God. Let things go and let God. Somebody rob you, so you know what, God, you know why. The money probably they need desperately to feed their family. I would not have no bitterness against them, instead bless them. When the Bible turn the other cheek, didn't mean literally turn the other cheek. You see what it means. Somebody do you wrong, you say, God, you know what? It is what it is. You know why it happened. I bless them. Don't get angry and wish them all the worst. Because when you get angry and wish them all the worst, that's where you is damaging yourself. You is blocking yourself. I got this great theory where I always believe that, you know what, every single dollar, every single penny that's in existence today belongs to God. Every money is God money. So when something happens to you financially where you're on the losing end, it's God money. He distributed accordingly. And we just have subsession for a period of time. And we have to understand that every dollar is God dollar. And I firmly base. So I live my life accordingly, and I don't have, especially financial situations where I am feeling like somebody take my money, somebody rob me, because I believe every dollar is dollar, right? So put things in the hands of God. So whether it's not financially, whether it's somebody probably, do you something worse than financially, whatever it is, learn to let things go and let God. Immediately be at peace with your situation and your circumstances and forgive people immediately in that state. Let things go. Let things go. Don't have no bitterness, no grudge. In other words, turn the situation in your favor. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What did I learn from this? What did I gain from this? And reap the harvest, take the benefit of it, and move on with your life. And the faster you move on, the faster you move into bigger and higher blessings. And I'm living proof. I'm a guy, I live my life quickly. I let go of things quickly. And I keep it moving. Because in life, it's about lessons. It's about maturing and growing and developing. Because God cannot give you the big things He has for you if you're still on a small level. You have to improve. You have to improve on your knowledge, your understanding, your concept of life and God and all these things. You have to improve on all these things. So the faster you can learn your lessons and get your blessings, you go on and on and on and up and up and up to bigger things. So very important to let go quickly, move on. Oh, lovely birds flying by. Move on quickly, let go quickly. Now, when you are trapped in a state of unforgiveness, you would always have anger. You will always have a bit of anger in you. So if you're always feeling angry, always feeling burdened, you need to do some introspection and check yourself, because there may be, or there is, something lurking there that you are taken for granted, or you are like somewhat overshadowed. You think, wow, I've gotten over this. But occasionally somebody may mention that person, and you're like, oh, you know what, I hate that person, I don't like that person. That is the unforgiveness right there. And if you have any situation, anybody in your life where you feel this way, you're thinking that way, you have to go into yourself and understand you haven't forgiven this person, and you will be trapped in a situation for as long as you have a person on your mind like that, and you're thinking that you hate them or you don't like them. That is a blessing that you're blocking. That is you being stuck, and that situation will occur in your life again, and maybe next instance worse than the first instance. So understand that you have to learn to let go. And when situations occur in your life, you just ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Bless yourself in it and let it go. Bless the individual, bless the company, bless the people. Wish them all the best. That you wishing them all the best, in all cases, come back to you and your life. When the people that hurt you, it will come back to you. And whatever they do on their end, they will get the karma accordingly. But on your end, don't hate no one. Don't have no hatred, no bitterness for no one, for nothing. Keep your heart pure with love. Be open to receive great things by opening your heart to accept only love. Don't put no hatred in that space where you can put some love. So, on that note, I hope this message somewhere, or if you know someone who needs to understand forgiveness level, I'll be doing some more videos on forgiveness in the coming days. But I'm just doing a live, just testing the love on. I thank you for your in the beautiful, beautiful Caribbean, the land of the living. Once you're alive, be grateful, embrace yourself, show love, be an individual, be a beacon of light amongst your peers. There is nothing good that comes from hatred. There is nothing good that comes from being disloyal. Work on yourself every day, literally, from inside out. So you can go to the gym and get muscles, but your true strength will be mental. Your true strength will be mental. Your true strength will be spiritual. Understanding how they say how spirituality, how God works, understanding what is required of you as a human being on this planet. This is power. This is where true power lies. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Be able to discern, be able to respond and don't react. Be able to stay calm in situations and don't quick to speak. Be able to calculate your response and don't let your emotions get over you. Don't outburst. Stay calm in situations. Think and think and think. And you do a response that is calculated, that is well orchestrated, that is eloquent. So, on this note, I will cut this live here for if you give me a subscribe to how message impact you. Do you think you need some assistance with unforgiveness? If you do, feel free in the comment section out or send me an email. I'll definitely respond to you accordingly. I am here to facilitate anything I can help. I will definitely do my best to help. So feel free to reach out. And obviously, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I see you in the next one. Remember, love is the key, and forgiveness will set you free. All right? Okay. This is it.